Okay, so today we're gonna learn about certain setups which occurs often in the market and gives you good results. Okay, so there are many patterns that works in the market, but it depends on certain conditions. Okay, so basing on those conditions, I have gathered certain setups, okay, using my experience that works like butter. Okay, that works like smooth as butter. So those setups are generally called rally base rally, or okay, there are rally base then drop, so then drop base rally, many things like that. So let me just give you an example of what I'm saying. Okay, this is the path. For example, this is a rally. All right, then you are seeing that price is forming a sort of base, and then you're seeing that price is again starting another rally. So this is called a rally base rally. All right, so after that we have a rally base drop. So in the rally base drop condition, we have a rally, then a base is formed, and then a drop is formed. All right, so this is a rally base drop, and in the drop base rally scenario, we have a drop, we have a base, and then we have a rally. All right, and did I miss anything? Okay, yeah, I missed drop base rally. So this is a drop, then a base is formed, and then again a rally. So these are certain scenarios, or you may say certain setups, which works very well in the market. And the reason is very simple, because for example, if a buyer who is moving the market, okay, who is a market maker, if they're buying from here, then they can't buy fully in that one wave. All right, so what they does is they mix a buy here, and then waits for some sellers to come in this consolidation phase, and after they get the sellers, they again start buying, so thus moving the price upwards. In this scenario, what happens, price makes a rally and then makes a consolidation, and then it comes down. In this case, it doesn't goes up. Why? So what happens sometimes is the market makers, maybe they are buying $1 billion of USD. All right. So they bought from here, and then after making consolidation, they thought that, okay, let's just sell off. All right. They got enough profits and they want to sell off. So what they does is they create this consolidation, and when the buyers come in, they sell it to them and drops the price. So this is in the case of this setup. So what I have given you an example follows in all the other setups like this, all these two. So this is a very pretty basic example and basic explanation of how it works. So let's just delete this and move on to the chart. So where you can use this kind of setups, you can use this in 15 minutes and 4 hour and daily. So why 15 minutes? In 15 minutes you can use this to day trade, or to you may say, I will not recommend you to follow this in scalping, because in scalping you may get a very small risk reward or very high risk. All right, so you have to follow it in 15 minutes to do day trading, and for day trading 15 minutes is the best time frame. And I will not recommend you 30 minutes, because 30 minutes is bit slow, so you may not get that energy to trade in 30 minutes. So anyways, and 5 minute and 1 minute is disastrous. There we can see many drop based rally, many this kind of setups which are often kind of false signals or false setups. So just ignore all those time frames. Just focus on 15 minutes for day trading, 4 hour for swing trading, and daily time frame for investment. All right, so remember this. So in 15-minute time frame, you can see very clearly that we had a drop here. All right, let me take the path. We had a drop here, and then if made some kind of base here. All right, and then we made another rally. So this is a drop base rally setup. So how can we enter the trade? Okay, so first you have to identify the base using trend lines, or this square tool, anything you want. So after you did that, I will use this trend lines here, because I can see a very good triangle pattern here. So I will create this, and then when price makes a strong breakout with a green candle, okay, I now see price can also make a drop based drop setup, okay, but you don't know what price will do, so you have to wait for the breakout. So you saw that price broke out from this trend line here with a strong volume. All right, so when you are seeing this type of candles forming, so you know very well that okay, price has a bullish momentum, it has bullish volume, so now price can go up. So you are just taking your trade from here and you are putting your SL at the swing low, which is this, the last low, and then you can target the high, which is this, and you can get a good risk reward. Okay, now let's move forward and see any other setup. So here you can see that we had a rally, then we had a drop, so no setup is formed here. Then you can see again that yeah, we had a kind of rally from here. Okay, we had a rally from here, then price made a sort of base, which is this, and then price again went up. So how could we have taken a trade here? The answer is very simple. We have to draw this trend line, all right, and then we have to draw a base from here, which is this. Now you can clearly see that there is a pattern, there is a rally, then there is a base, and then there is a breakout here. So whenever you're spotting a breakout here, you can take the trade. Your SL will be at the recent low, or you can say the swing low, and you can target, you can see the left hand side, and you can target this one, this liquidity. All right, so this is again a banger. So this is how you can spot rally base rally or drop base rally or anything like that. Let's just see anything else which happened here. Okay, so here you can see very clearly that we had a rally here, and now we had some sort of this is a upward line, and this is a lower line. All right, so you can see that price created a base here. Let me take the patch tool. Yeah, so price created a base here, which you can see, and then price made a breakout. All right, so price made a breakout after that. So when price made a breakout, you can take a trade in this candle, or you can also wait for another candle to show you the breakout. So anyways, you can take your trade here, and your SL will be at the recent swing high, which is this, and your TP will be at the low, which is here, and you again got a good trade. Okay, now let's move forward and see any other. Okay, so here you can see very clearly that, just imagine that you have not seen this side. All right, so now what you are expecting is you are seeing that price made a very good drop. All right, and then price is making a base here. You can see base. Let me draw it. Okay, let me just copy this line, and yeah, so you can see that price made a good base here. But what happened is price, instead of making another drop, it made a breakout in the upward direction. So what does that mean? This means that we have a strong bullish momentum, and price is somewhat forming a drop base rally setup. So here what you can do is you can simply trade this candle, or you may do another thing, which you can take the rectangle tool, and you can see that here is a very good double top formed. You can see this double top. So you can wait for price to break that double top, and whenever it does that, you can take your trade, put your SL at the recent swing low, and target the high, which is this. All right, so you can target this, or you can target this, depending on how much risk you want to take. All right, so that's pretty easy. Now this is for day trading. Okay, now for swing trading, where we hold our trades for more than 1 day. So for that we have to go to the 4-hour time frame. So I've given you a basic example in the 15-minute time frame. Now we have to go to the 4-hour time frame. For swing trading. Okay, for swing trading, you can see very clearly that we made a very big drop here. Sorry, we made a very big drop here, and then price created some sort of base here. You can see this is a some sort of base here formed. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna simply take your tool and mark out this. All right, so after you have marked out this, you are waiting for breakout on either side, either in the bullish side or in the bearish side. So you have got a breakout in the bullish side, so let's just take a trade. And our SL in this kind of scenario where you are trading, when you are doing swing trading, you should not place your SL at low, because then the SL will be very big. So where you should put your SL, you should put your SL at the candles low. All right, and the candles low, and your target will be same, which is the high, and you got a good trade here. All right, and let's move on and let's just see here. We had a good rally. Now we had some kind of base forming here. You can see, let's just make it like this. Yeah, and on the other side we had a base here. All right, so you can draw the base with the line, or you can also use the rectangle tool because it's more convenient in this scenario. So you have to understand in which scenario you have to use which tool. Okay, so let's just draw it like this. So you can see that we had a rally, and then we had a base, and then we had a breakout in the downside. Okay, here. So what we'll do, we don't know this side. Okay, we don't know this side, we don't know the future. So what we will generally do is we will take our cells here. All right, and we will place our SL here, and that's a SL. All right, we got hit by an SL. So that's not the problem, because you don't have to focus on 100% win rate. You have to focus on a strategy which gives you profitability in the long term. All right, so you may have you have won this trade, but you have lost in this trade. Not a problem. Now let's move on and see that if you get any other trade. So after waiting for some days, you can see that we got another setup here. All right, we got another base formed here, and then price made a breakout. So we can take our trade here, SL at the low, and targeting, you can target this high. So price is in profit at present, so this setup is still active. So this is how you can swing trade. So let's move on to little bit left hand side and see what happens. So here you can see that this is a pure consolidation. All right, this is a pure consolidation. We can't take any trade here because here everything is messed up. So what we have to do, we have to just wait and see what happens, and then we have to take a trade. So now here you can see that we had a very big drop. All right, and then we created some sort of base here, which is this. Now on the candle that broke out is very big. All right, it's very big, and even if you take a trade here, you have to put your SL somewhere here. So in this kind of scenarios, you can't take a trade, because you have to remember one thing, that is your SL must not be very big and must not be very small. So you have to adjust your strategy in that way. All right, because see, I can teach you the strategies, all right, but you have to gather your own experience. You should not expect that after learning the strategies, after learning the market dynamics, you're gonna be profitable like in that very moment. Yeah, you can be in that very week. Okay, you can be you can test the strategies in a week and become profitable instantly. That is possible, but for that you still need a 1 week's experience. All right, so this is illogical to take a trade in this kind of scenarios. So after this big drop, we again found a base and we went up. So this is what the market dynamics is. Market always moves with a signal. All right, market never moves like anything. Market will always move like a drop based rally, a drop based drop, a rally based drop, or any formation. You can see very clearly that let's remove this. You can see that price has made a very big rally in these two candles, and then what happened is price created some sort of base here, which is this. Let's just remove this. Let me draw it like this. and this one. Price created a base here, and then price made a breakout, and price now is moving. All right, so price will always make a setup before making its next move. Why? Because the buyers and sellers, the actual buyers and sellers who are the big players, they need sellers to make their buys, and they need buyers to make their sells. So for that, they have to make the market consolidate a bit, and after that they can buy or sell. So you can use that in your favor and make your profits. So this is for swing trading. And now let's move on to the daily chart and look for investments. So in the investment perspective, this strategy works really very well. Okay, I use it personally for investment purposes. Why? Because see, you can see very clearly that we had a drop, and then we made some sort of base here. All right, and then price made a breakout here. If we take a trade, SL at the top of the candle and TP at the bottom, and we are done. All right, so this is the thing, like in the daily chart, the rally based, this kind of setup, this rally based rally or drop based rally, anything, this works like amazingly. Okay, that's why I mostly follow this strategy in for investments and other investments in crypto and other stocks and anything like that. And in forex, I generally use it in the 15 minutes, not because that I can't use it in daily chart. I can use it, but you know, I don't feel like holding a forex trade for too long, because sometimes the swap fees are just terrible, and often what happens is I feel like it's better to differentiate certain things. Like for me, forex is not a material for investment. Forex is something for trading, and stocks and cryptos are something for investments rather than trading. So that's how I feel. Some you or someone else may feel different, but for me, I feel it in that way. And the reason is pretty simple, because this type of pairs in forex, they have extreme volatility. All right, so for extreme volatility, we can't rely on investment, because anything can happen out of nowhere. Okay, and forex pairs are very much affected by the global news. So I can't invest in a pair or in a thing which is very much manipulative when a news comes out. So that's why I don't rely on investments on forex pairs, but I invest in crypto heavily and also in certain stocks. So yeah, that's the thing. So you can use these kind of setups here, and this is all about swing trading and day trading. So I hope you have learned everything, and till now, if you have still doubts in any strategy, all right, you can rewatch the videos. Keep rewatching until or unless you perfect yourself. Okay, so yeah, that's it.